Hello, everybody. Welcome back. All right, so let's get into this Ollie dancing. Um,
No, that's not a dance.
you sure?
Okay.
So you guys come walking in, and he sees you guys there. And as we were saying before, it's nighttime. It's later. You know what I mean? So as you guys come walking in, he says, "Hey," he's like, "Oh, and here's your friends. Okay, terrific. While we were waiting for you guys to arrive, her and I already figured things out, and so I'm going to just give you your coin, and we're all good to get out of here. Then, we agreed
I
upon
bet
the.
Stalball looks down and is like, so you don't want your research back?
I mean, she more or less made it sound like you didn't get any research that was really worth noting.
He takes the bag and dumps it upside down on his desk, so like all the things fall. And then we had quite a few, like especially like random small things. You're like, nah, you
Yeah.
just get
We were
extra
looking for like new stuff for them too, like we could put on
So
workboards, like
that's
some pretty
all
flowers and
it-
shit.
You gave Stalball the bag.
He wasn't
The
even.
bag is full.
He wasn't even. He doesn't. He's not even upset. You know what I mean? He's like, okay, thanks. You know what I mean?
Oh, and this.
No.
And
And
he
the
takes the
coffin.
photo of, and he takes the photo and explains that this was the member of your organization starting to turn into one of the zombies that she probably told you. His body's probably mostly decomposed by now. It's starting to change. This is what it looked like before.
Takes a thing and is like, wow, this is disturbing. I'm gonna have to pass
Yes.
this. I'm gonna have to pass this information to the house to have.
Sure,
Scott, insight?
name's in the
Sure.
papers. My name's in the documents. You would have written it on the back of the photo.
Yeah.
I mean, the person is being 100% completely legit.
Nice.
I nod to that, and I like put the coffin down, and like you said it's pretty small, so I just like slide it over with my foot.
Okay, so you put that down. You slide it over. He's like, it's in there.
Oh yeah.
He nods, and then he like opens it up and dumps the body out.
Ah, Jesus! You like just make it bigger, open up and dump the body. He's like, okay. Dumping the research everywhere was fine. You literally just dumped the corpse of my friend on the ground. What is the matter with you?
You try to kill
Do you
him.
not want it?
I
It's
mean,
not gonna hurt you now.
wanting it
Him.
and dumping it on the ground are two different things. I mean,
Don't dump it on the ground.
jeez.
He's just dead.
Don't dump it on the ground.
I
It's
shake
already
my
been
head.
happened.
I'm
I
sorry.
shake my head and
He's
I'm gonna
from
put it back
Karnak, You
in.
don't really
Like,
understand.
I understand that you're from
Sensitivity
Karnath,
of bodies.
but a friend is still a friend. You have no soul, man.
I have a soul. This thing tried to kill me. I lost respect for it.
Okay, well, he wasn't in his right frame of mind when that happened. He was taken over by magical force, and therefore,
So
Like, when
See,
you-
this
when
is a
you say
woman
he
of
wasn't in his
reason.
right-
This is a woman of reason. She is a wise one. Listen to her words.
When you say like he wasn't in his right state of mind or whatever, Luca gives you like an up and down look, just like a straight up and down look, like
Luca, he wasn't.
Stalbart instantly knows what that means.
yeah.
Luca, do you not understand how this magic works?
He lets out
so
a big
tell
sigh,
me, Mr. Cannon.
and then Luca's gonna shrink the coffin back down
Mhm.
and take it.
Of course, because Luca wasn't. Luca actually, to him, this corpse was an inconvenience for a magic item.
I like look at him like just like aghast at the not even like aghast, just like what?
Luca.
You know what? Take these. Take your sacks of gems and just go. 2,000 gold pieces each. Just go.
Thank you, and I am genuinely sorry we weren't able to bring any of them back alive. Well, as you were hoping.
That is unfortunate.
Reich was the one that was kind of like just hanging back and watching everything. Reich, roll me a perception check. And you guys were able to leave.
Before we leave, Luca would just say, so you said she told you everything. You guys should just be prepared. Those things might come to town.
I will do what I can.
Good. Let's go.
Yep. Yeah, he just leaves. And Reg's not making any type of check.
I'm
Right.
trying.
He's
It
Eric.
takes Eric a while.
No,
I know.
it's
It's like 45 minutes because he can't use the mouse. One finger to use the
That's
mouse.
not easy to use when you're trying to scroll.
Eric,
All right.
get this.
Just so you know, my mouse for my other computer is also that. But I've never once done that on this mouse, which is also
I also
that.
have owned a laptop before and know how to operate one.
I've worked like literally.
The thing
any
is,
other-
if you have two fingers that flick to the left at the same time, it
That's just not
goes
loading.
back a page. You know what I mean? It's like pressing the back
scroll.
button. But
This is-
Eric has lazy fingers. Instead of
is
using
taking a
one
long
finger,
time,
he
Eric.
like drags a second finger, which
it's
is why.
literally almost impossible to scroll without using two fingers.
Like one of his fingers.
No,
is,
no,
like,
no.
the
That's
equivalent to,
correct.
by the
You
way,
scroll
also.
with two fingers. You're completely correct. You
There's
scroll
thing.
up and down with two fingers, but
Which is
not
what
to
I
the
was
left.
doing.
This is why I got alcohol.
Not to the left.
It's true.
That's all I was doing was scrolling.
I don't know. I do it all the time.
Oh, here we go.
All that for an 11.
Thank you. Is that the new Eric?
No,
There's-
you
it's just-
can't.
there's
You
not
can only
a
have
new
one
Eric.
Eric. You have one
I
Eric.
know. I know.
Hey.
All right, moving on. So you notice nothing, of course, and you guys make your way out of the place and are finally able to get back to
So almost
Kieran's.
2,000 gold each.
Yeah.
That was the deal.
Hey.
Gems that we can
Speaking of
trade
which-
at any time.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I would like to buy something while we're here, Scott. I just don't know how much it is. Those feather tokens, the anchor ones, how much are they?
DMG.
You have the DMG. I don't
know.
have the DMG on me.
Uh,
I do
I-
have the DMG on me.
What are you looking
the
for?
DMG I have on me right now is this one, Aaron. So,
Feather tokens? They're called something different, I think. Qualls
it's
feather
Qualls
tokens?
feather tokens. I'm gonna go turn
I
off
don't-
my
I don't
kettle
think
while
they're
you look it up.
Qualls feather token. I have to
Qual.
look it up. I don't think
Qual.
they're Qual feather tokens.
Whoa! Whoa!
They're single-use magical items that are generally considered overpriced, but I want one. Or
It's
two.
Eberron, so they're everywhere.
Yeah,
They might
it's
be like less expensive, yeah.
yes,
Qual feathers. Qual spelled Quaal. Qual's feather token.
for sure.
Ooh, feather token.
You can use this action. Let me see here.
Oh, look at the price. I know it does.
It doesn't. This is 5e. It doesn't give you a price. It just gives you what
Yeah.
the.
I know,
It tells
but
you
what
the rarity
rarity is
and the
it?
rarity you can figure out the price.
Yeah.
Depending on.
Da 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 da.
Bring it Jin summoning. We do have a Jin we want to ask questions, by the way. At some point.
Does not say
Someone's
here.
fucking with us.
Just says it's a wondrous item.
Does it? It doesn't say like something
I'm
very
looking
rare.
at the 5th edition, the roll 20 thing. It doesn't.
I
give
know, it doesn't tell you the rarity. It's a problem. Which means I have to look it up. And I don't think it's quals. I think Scott's wrong.
It's just feather token here.
Yeah, it's just feather token.
Yeah, it's just feather token.
Gosh. It was called
Sorry.
quals feather token in 3.5.
There's
That's
a 3.5 price list. Don't know if that has anything to do with it.
No, it doesn't.
All right. Did you
Things are all
find?
different.
Did you
No.
find rarity?
No, because there's not quals feather tokens. It's just feather token.
Oh,
And
it's probably just under tokens, Aaron.
I'm looking for it.
It's not under F.
It's not under F.
No,
God
they're
damn
all
it.
together into one category. It's probably just under token.
Please
I
stand
don't
by.
use this book very often. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, neither do I actually. I mean, who needs the DMG when you just do what you want to
It's
do?
not under F, it's not under token, it's not under qual. I think this thing don't fucking exist.
It does exist. I swear it does. It exists in
Oh,
5th edition
Ollie,
too.
the fact that you
Google
don't
it.
know what it
I'm gonna
is like
Google it.
upsetting.
I probably know, I understand, it's been explained, but it's not in a logical place. It's probably called something different, which means you'll never find it. Keep
Because I
playing
found
the
down that.
doggone game.
Let's do this.
It's not under F. It says feather token in 5th edition.
Oh, I'm looking.
So-
I don't care. Scott, you should make up a price.
Oh, I'm looking.
Oh, great, okay.
So let's RP.
Today,
Let's
right?
RP.
Look at
fam.
RP. RP.
Qualls feather token under Q for
Really?
Qual.
Under Q.
Page 188. Qualls. I did not go to Q because I was explicitly told not
How
to.
much are you gonna charge me for these? I want the anchor one.
Anchor is they're rare, and so for the
Or
anchor,
single use, by the way.
yes, you can use an action to touch the token. To touch the token to a boat or ship for the next 24 hours, the vessel can't be moved by any means. Oof. For you, Erin, 550 gold.
Cool. I'm gonna buy 2.
Literally for you, because you are house. Like if you weren't House Lyrandar, we're talking like 2,500 gold.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, so. All right, moving on. So sorry about that. Quality for the token. You look. I'm sorry.
That was me. Oh, I was apologizing.
Okay.
This is my bad.
Nope, you're fine. Okay, so
Your apology accepted.
you make your way back to your boat, and you all get on board and start sailing, to make your way towards what's it called? The Lazar
The
Principalities.
principality.
Yep. So
We're gonna get pirated.
you guys start sailing away, and you leave the harbor and you start sailing, and about 8 hours sailing out. Everybody roll me perception check with disadvantage. Ha.
Eric did.
No, you didn't. That was his roll from before.
That was my old roll.
It's 5 minutes
okay,
ago.
Sorry. Shut up.
Yeah.
Because Eric won't roll something that quickly anyway.
Get
We see
fucked.
nothing.
Awesome. That's beautiful for me. So 2 more hours pass when some of you guys are asleep, some of you guys are awake. Doesn't really matter. But everybody can roll me another perception check, but this time without disadvantage.
Scott, elves don't sleep.
You know you liked that. Okay, so it's Reich. Reich is sitting there and he's listening. So as like the time's rolling on, all of a sudden he swears he hears this like whirring noise. It's this like strange whirring noise, and he's not sure where it's coming from while he's on the ship. It's like, where the hell is this coming from? And so he's like, it's kind of like bothering him. Would he search for it, or would he like tell somebody about it? Like, how would he handle this?
Well, first I would tell someone about it, just because I am not the kind of person who's just gonna, hey, let's go find the creepy noise by myself.
What
That
was
would turn
that?
out great.
That's something that you do in books and TV shows, but not
horror
in
movies.
tabletops, because you go, nope. I've read the books and I've seen the TV shows. Nope.
So I'm gonna go tell whoever's. Is it during my watch, like late at night?
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell who's ever manning the vessel.
sure. I hear a strange whirring noise, and the person makes their own check to listen to it. But obviously, they actually have a chance because of you giving them a heads up. They're listening. They're like, I think I might hear something, but honestly, the splashing of the waves, the howling of the winds.
Okay.
I feel like I'm just hearing things because you're telling me to hear things.
Listen, I'm going to find the source of this noise. Either it's something, either it's nothing, and I waste a little bit of time, or it's something, and we should find it immediately. If I do not return in 10 minutes, send someone.
Right, you are a close friend of the captain. Do you want me to get a couple people to search with you?
I feel like that's unnecessary, frankly, and I would be rather embarrassed if it turned out to be nothing. As long as you keep an ear out, and if you hear anything, come for me.
I will. Roll me an investigation roll.
Let's do this.
10 minutes is plenty of time for you to die.
Yeah. How many combat rounds is that?
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Oh,
100.
sorry.
Hey, let's investigate.
That's enough time.
Oh my God, baby.
Wow. Drink.
Yeah,
It's
drink,
a wall.
please.
It's a wall.
So you go searching around trying to hear it, and honestly, the more and more you investigate, the less and less you think there is a chance that it is actually there. You're like, almost doubting this noise that you're hearing. Like maybe it is in fact in your own head. You also know what you went through recently. Maybe it has something to do with that. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way that the wood's creaking. It's bothering you, but like you're thinking, I don't know. Maybe it is nothing.
No, I have to trust my instincts. I'm gonna go wake up Stalbor.
Your instincts of natty one, I failed. I know I rolled a natural one.
Stalbor's gonna help, like always.
So you go wake up
Have you
Stalbor.
noticed whenever Reich has a slight issue, he
Yo.
goes to Stalbor?
But this is after a long
We all
period
do.
of time of searching.
Stalby.
You know what I mean? This is after like an hour of searching. You're finally like,
Yeah.
no, this isn't good. I got to go wake up Stalbor. And so Stalbor's sleeping, of course.
It's like I didn't think elves did this. To shake him awake.
I wanted to know what it felt like.
I was curious.
By the way, that's in my room too. So
Yeah, I was gonna say,
do we both
you
wake
might
up?
want to call in.
Well, then if it's in both your rooms, I'm gonna knock. I'm not just gonna walk in like.
I would get up.
Stalbor!
I would open the door a crack. Be like,
I need your help. I might sound a little crazy, but I need your help.
you go. He very carefully, slowly closes the door behind him, and then.
Come into the dark cellar with me. By the way, has anyone seen my stabbing knife? No, so I say, listen. I know this is going to sound crazy, but I need you to listen. I hear some sort of mechanical whirring noise.
I do too. It almost sounds like a
Yeah,
howling
does it sound like a
whine.
puppy?
That's my joke for Wednesday show. You can't steal my joke. The penny is in every scene.
Go ahead.
Well, that could be any number of things. Where do you hear it?
It's coming from
Actually,
below
no,
deck.
hold on. He's saying that to you.
Coca-Cola mug? That doesn't even make sense.
He's saying that to you. Roll me perception. The two of you with advantage. Because like I said, he spent an entire hour investigating.
Make any damn sense to have a Coca-Cola mug.
It's big too. Like.
I appreciate the size. It's just the logistics, which is what I say most months.
Both you guys definitively hear it. There's no
Like,
question. There's no question that you hear it, and it's coming from several areas. It's actually very audible where you are. You know what I mean? Like the room that you're in, it's very audible. No question about that. But it's even one of those like as you poke your head out the door, you can hear it out there too. So go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I hear it too. If we're going insane, at least we're going insane together, chum.
Oh, that is most excellent. I was hoping that you might help me search. I've been searching for an hour and cannot find the source of this noise. And I fear as
You
though
barely
it's something
searched her any time at all. Now we'll look at this all night long.
all night.
All right, so you're giving him a bonus to investigate. You're helping him, so he gets to roll investigation with
Are
advantage.
you sure you don't want me to do the investigation?
I prefer,
That's what I'm saying.
prefer that.
That's exactly what
I
yeah.
have it.
Yes,
Okay.
you're the one with the +5 to the attribute, and I think
That's what I was gonna say. Is like, can we do it this way round, please?
'Cause,
so. You hear it in the room, and so immediately you just walk out of your room, but you hear it like which one's Stalbor's room again? I'm just trying to look at the.
It's the front where we put N, and then Kieran stayed in it for some reason, and then Stalbor stayed in it for some reason. And
Yeah,
even
you're 7B.
No,
You're
it's
7B a
still-
little map away. So as soon as you step out of your room, you hear it, but you also hear it coming from like the room adjacent to yours as well, because it was coming from in your room. It was coming from the room adjacent to yours as well. Oh no, it wasn't. It's coming from inside your room, but as you step out, you hear it from coming from other places as well. The nearest place where you find it is you hear it coming kind of like from Kieran's room. Like you hear it through the door. Kieran's
My room.
sleeping, but you have your own room.
yeah, but Stalbor doesn't use it anymore. It's his office.
That's weird. Do you leave your things in there?
Some, I guess. He's a mage. He has things all over the
Do you
place.
still
There's some-
spoon with Kieran?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I know
it's
that was a
been thing.
joke, but you
No, it was
actually
never-
still
No,
spoon
it's
with
been
Kieran?
like a thing, Scott.
like a thing for a while.
No,
Yeah.
I honestly thought it was just a joke.
No, it's been a thing, like, since it happened. No, I had, and Stalbor, like, staying in my room, but we had the hobgums there, and moved out the other room and Stalwart stayed. It was really nice.
As I said last time, Ed went back to his own room, her own, your own room.
Yeah, no.
So anyways, okay.
Thank
So the noise is so when you woke up Stalbor, then Kieran was in there too.
Yeah,
we
we had this
role-played
conversation, Scott.
We roleplayed that as
We
if she was.
roleplayed that.
We did that. Did you not?
Yeah.
You Scotted hardcore.
Yeah.
All right, Scott,
That's why
take a drink.
I left the room very quietly,
Yeah.
closing
Yeah.
the
Okay.
door.
Sorry.
Yeah, we had that discussion already.
Immediately when you step out of the room, it's quieter because it was clearly coming from in there, but you do hear it coming from somewhere else as well. So one of those, it hasn't woken Kieran yet. Let's kind of go investigate where else we can find it.
I was gonna say, let's not do that room first.
And so you guys leave and you go down below and you're checking around on that whole like main deck area and you can't find it anywhere on that main deck. As a matter of fact, it's not until you go down to the lower deck that you can start hearing it. But it's like very like, where is that? It's coming from so far in the back. And as you guys make your way through the kitchens and into that common area that's back there, that's where finally you hear it coming through the doorways to both Luca and Reich's rooms.
Well, I go to Reich's room first because he's here.
Yep.
And
So you open the door and you go into Reich's room. Once again, it's more audible, but again, it's like slightly so because it's like such a high pitched whirring noise, like a TV, like an old TV in the cold. You know what I mean? So you hear this like high pitched whirring noise, and as you go in there, you hear it, and you have to start like really searching around to find it. It takes you guys the better part of like 45 minutes or whatever before finally you're able to be like, no, here it is. And it's literally like where he had put down his money, his like sack of like gems. That's where this like strange whirring noise is coming from.
I hold it up to Ryan. I was like, we have buzzing gems.
I hold up my hand so I can take it, and then I pour the gems on my bed.
Okay.
And then I start casting detect magic.
Oh, sure. As a ritual, I imagine.
Yeah,
which takes 10 minutes or whatever. So as you pour it onto the bed and whatnot, so you see the gems spill out. They all look like the exact gems that you had looked at beforehand. When you cast detect magic, though, you actually do detect the presence of magic. As a matter of fact, you detect the presence of evocation.
On
gems?
On all the gems?
Yeah, I imagine I tell all of.
Like the aura is coming off of like everything spilled on the bed.
I scoop them all up, and then I put them all back in the bag. I rush to Luca's room, barge it open.
Lucas sleeps with no pants on.
No.
Luca's a naked sleeper.
No, nothing on. Yeah, I'm naked.
Well, he's under a blanket. I hope. Get wherever that bag is, pick it up, and if Luca stirs, because I barged the door open, I was like, "Money's about to explode!" And then I rush with it back upstairs to Kieran's room. Open that door a little quieter, but I'm still going quickly. Pick up my bag, pick up Kieran's bag.
I just like look at you like what?
And then I rush to the top of the ship, and then I pause, and I'm holding all of it. And
It's 8,000 gold pieces that you're making an assumption about.
Yeah, and then I look to right. Like, I think this is about to explode. If I throw it in the ocean, none of this is gonna hurt anything. If we leave it here, we'll see it.
Well,
Put it in the bag of holding, because then it's in extra dimensional space.
and
That's funny.
also-
Kieran kind of like nightgown
I'm not
on,
saying
comes
that.
like
It's like,
leaning
no,
on the
but
doorway.
Stalwart knows
Holds
this.
over in his
Stalwart knows this.
Yeah, but...
The Stalwart knows it's like an extra dimensional space.
the third alternative I would have is to put it in a small net,
Have it
tie it
game
up, and have it drag far behind the ship. If it explodes, then it explodes in the water. It doesn't deal any damage to the ship, and we have the least amount of chance of losing the items.
Make sure it's 30 feet down. Thanks, Stalwart.
I'll defer to
I'll
your.
do this. And he takes one of the gems, clearly knows it's got the magic on it, and just sort of actually... Stalwart's clearly being very indecisive right now, and he's an elf, so he's taking a long time to do it.
So while you're
All the
indecisive,
gems,
you'll totally see Luca running up like with a shield and just like his no he has like boxers on.
Skip on.
Yeah,
Loincloth.
He has a skivvies.
Loincloth.
Sure, in a shield, and he comes
This
running
is
up
Everon.
like
Boxers definitely exist.
Yeah, fair.
his hair's all haphazard, and he's just like, money's exploding, just he clearly was woken up.
It's all full of evocation magic.
Stalbor,
Yes.
this is not the time for care. It's the time for action.
Stalbar perception check, because I know that Stalbar thinks and moves slowly. Thinks quickly, moves slowly. Overanalyzes
Very-
everything.
Ah!
Reich and Luca, perception check with disadvantage.
Mm.
Kieran, you said you weren't actually there because that was kind of in just
No.
Stalbar's head.
No. That was just like me making suggestions out of character because Stalbor has a 20-something intelligence.
Yep.
Yes.
True.
Drink.
Okay. So, none of you guys
I-
notice anything.
I mean, I don't even have a bag of holding.
Do I
don't have
hear
a
the
bag.
like whining?
Yeah,
Now?
we do. We do have a bag of holding.
I don't. I don't know who does.
You'd have to go and retrieve it.
I mean, I
Luca
would
has
say,
it, right?
Luca, get the bag of holding. Go, quick.
Luke will run off to go get it.
Stalbar, make me a perception check.
Oh no.
I straight up, I look at Ryan. Wait, wouldn't it be funny if it exploded while I was holding it?
He says that.
Oh,
Reich, roll me a perception check with disadvantage.
No. Don't say that shit.
By the way, we have action points, by the way, guys. Just letting you know.
Did you want to use an action point?
What you sorry, so you guys don't notice anything. And then all of a sudden
No,
the,
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, too late.
the
It's
bag completely fills with the light that's inside of it, all the bags, so that beams of light are coming out of all of it. So Luke is like running down below trying to get the bag, and then all of a sudden, and then you kind of like notice the one in your hand starts to like glow, and so you're like, oh, huh.
Throw
Look
it.
down.
And you look down, it's like, they all are. Stalbar, roll me a dexterity save, but
Oh no.
Okay. Turn around.
oh my god! Did you see that?
Oh
Did you see
I
that
would
dance?
like to add an action point.
no. I don't know if it's
Did
gonna
you
help.
see that dance?
You get another roll.
That was a gorgeous dance. Let me just check something really quickly. Hold on.
I'm gonna do it No, I'm not gonna do it because it's not gonna affect anything. There's no way this DC is 9.
Yeah.
You can do a reroll.
Oh, for the record, Luca,
No, it's an action point. I'm
Luca,
sorry.
you have 3 more
Take a hero
action points,
points.
and Stalbar, you have 1 more than what's in your pool.
Ooh.
But you, of course, like you
Luca's
said, it's
buffed up.
already
I'm not gonna
so
use it
low.
now then.
Yeah, it's
But
so low.
I straight up say, wouldn't it be funny if these explode, the one I'm holding starts glowing, I look down, and then what happens?
Okay. There is a huge explosion that
Oh, no.
happens. I'm so sorry to do this to you, Ollie.
I'm not sorry at all.
It's too good of a story.
It's too perfect.
Yeah, it worked out too well.
How many
Someone
gems were there?
Someone
I have
cast
all
Scott.
8,000
We have too much
in
money.
my arms.
It's super
Mind you, I
effective.
spent half of
She
mine.
spent half
Yes.
of it. So I have 7,000.
7,000. Okay.
Oh my god.
It's
6,000
not 7,000
six-
gems
six-
though,
6,900.
because a gem is probably worth what 100 gold.
Oh, yeah, so it's
Yeah,
still big bags.
a lot less, but we're all just trying to justify.
Right?
We're all just like pleading with
that
the,
much
I'm not
damage.
trying to just. I'm loving it.
I do
Maybe
love it.
like
So 7,000 gems. It'd be like 70 gems.
Yeah, it'd be like 70 gems.
So it's only
maybe-
70 d4 damage.
Holy crap!
It's fine, man. It's great.
That's like, oh my god.
What?